Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Silver Lantern Archive. Today, we continue on with pranks, pacts, and pixie dust. Our party has made their way into the carnival, finding trouble of their own, as any good adventuring group does. As for how they got there and why someone's stuck in a hole, well, I nominate Kelfir to tell us what's been going on.
Someone
What?
stuck in a hole?
So last time we came to the carnival, we were playing some games. And Hecate, we learned, is a very good person at games, they're good at strength games, and they're really good at finesse games, ones that you have to really keep your eye on the prize. And they did pretty well. I was actually impressed, This little short cleric, as they keep saying they are, wielding a big hammer and able to ring that bell. That blew my mind right away, man. And we all tried our best, and we all had fun, and it was good. It was good times, and they got some prizes and stuff, and we've had some laughs, we've had some cries, and now we're just walking around to the next game, I think. But we're just all having fun and listening to the rules. We got to make sure we pay attention to these rules here. We got to have fun, and so far, I think everybody is having fun. I think, and I think that's what happened last time.
Just a good get a bit of context in there, but that's okay. Go ahead and take your hero point. Y'all are just finishing up with the hammer game when you notice Tlaloc, I'll get his name right one day, is not with the party, but a distance away talking to a woman. A woman who seems very strange in comparison to all those carnival goers around you.
And if I remember correctly, you said that she looked like she was in distress.
She looks, you see a furrow to her brow. It looks like there's a rather serious conversation going on. Not the, oh, woe is me, somebody send a knight. This is the bitch that is the knight and choked out the dragon. But there does seem to be some serious conversation going on over there.
Well, I guess
Heck,
sorry, go ahead.
the Hecate's just heading over.
Yeah, B is gonna hobble over as well.
Your little bumblebee is bumbling on your head, bee.
I'll give him a little pat. He's like the size of like a chihuahua, right?
Yeah,
Just give him a little pat.
That's a gigantic bee.
he's a big bee. He's a big boy. Here to help. What about the rest of the party? Hecate and Beatrice are heading over that way. The rest of the party splitting off, going on an adventure.
Um,
Stick
I
together,
think
stick
we've all
together.
accepted, or at least Riley has, that Riley is 85% responsible for B not breaking a hip and for Hecate not getting lost right now or dying. So Riley's following.
Fair.
Yeah, I follow too. The games can wait.
Yenna's extremely socially awkward, so she needs to stick with a group.
That is fair. As you approach, you see Tlaloc bend at the hips a little to give a small bow of acknowledgement to the woman before stepping back to allow the party to speak to her. She turns to look at you, and you notice immediately something you didn't notice at a distance. Her eyes are very strange, made of black and purple for the most part. The purple making up the center, but the very out towards the edges of her eyes are mostly black. At the very edges, though, you can start to see wisps of white pushing in towards the center of the eye. It almost looks like a smoke surrounding her pupil.
That's kind of cool. Got that
Yeah,
fade
you seem
going.
distressed. Is there anything we can do to assist you?
If your friend speaks true, there may be something you will be able to assist me with. It's not too many adventurers we find here in the Witchlight.
Well, we are all happy to help. I think I can speak for all of us.
Always happy to lend a hand.
She looks to the rest of the party, as only two have spoken up.
Oh no, I agree.
Nod silently.
I follow B and Hecate.
Then perhaps this is a conversation we should not have out in the open. If you follow me. She turns and her long silvery white hair shifts over her shoulders, looking more like a waterfall in the moonlight than proper hair as it moves over her shoulders. She begins to walk down the street between the games, the crowd parting almost unconsciously around her. You see no one turn to look at her, give any strange looks. No excited hellos, no children going, oh, look at the pretty lady! Nothing. Just naturally splitting. And then a little ways behind her, enough that even you'd be able to pass through this little gap, they close back together without a word. Even a grumpy, arguing couple who is seeing, not really seeing eye to eye, but glaring daggers at her, splits around her without breaking their conversation. You can also see masked workers following the pair, and they disappear not long after.
Yeah, starting to follow. Is she like? Does it seem to be she seem to be using magic, or is it just like this aura around her that's just like get the fuck away?
You have seen her cast no spell. She is simply walking.
All right.
There's
I'll
another
just
interesting thing
on
you
alert.
notice, B.
Mhm.
As you're walking, most people have a little bit of bob to their walk. She doesn't. She is steady, almost as if gliding across the ground. You can see her legs moving somewhat underneath her dress, but there's no bob of the head. She seems stable. It's a very odd way to walk.
Especially compared to my very clunky way of walking. Yeah, we're gonna keep following, just trying to be aware of anything else that's a little weird. Well, not weird, but unusual.
Above table, do we have a paladin in the party?
No?
I don't think we do.
I thought Riley was a paladin.
Yes, Riley.
I can't remember. Riley is a paladin.
Yes. We worship
Hecate is.
things.
Hecate is going, like, as we're walking, is going to whisper, you mind doing divine sense for a moment?
Riley will just look over at Hecate and say, I suppose so, but I think we will see many things with it. But yeah, and she'll do divine sense.
Go ahead and roll the ability for me. Do, do, do. You
Above table, you have to remember, it's not heavenly music. They smell like cinnamon rolls.
you don't pick up on anything. No celestials, no fiends, no undead.
Have them within 60 feet. All right, more.
Okay.
Wait,
You do see a
going
satyr
over to
walk
just-
by.
Or just lean back to Hecate and say, no, it is, I see nothing. No, none of the things you would think I would see. There is nothing here. There is a satyr over there, but I don't think that means the same thing.
Perhaps because I don't believe your insights detect Fae.
Yeah.
You see the satyr in the distance start
No.
doing a tap dance with their hooves.
Ooh.
Okay.
Very
Satyr
talented.
dance as well. Maybe we dance with Satyr later. I don't know, but I don't think we have issues with what you're looking for here.
Well, I don't want to lose track of this fine woman, so pick up the pace.
The Hecate hasn't stopped
he-
moving.
Neither is Riley. Just looks over the you walk slower than all of us. This is why we move this speed to keep with you.
Now, don't put this all on me.
Just speak the truth to you, B. You cannot get mad anytime someone says that you move slow when you say we move slow to keep with you.
Oh no, I'm not mad. Just keep walking.
You confuse me. You're very confusing, B. I like you, but you confuse me often.
Riley, I feel like we all confuse you.
That is true. You're all very weird. I don't understand any of you.
Wait, even me? I make you. Oh,
I mean, you don't know who you are most days. I just deal with whoever you appear to be when you're there.
yeah. Okay. We
I
love you
like
too.
you. I like everyone. I would not stay with you if I did not like you. I like you. You are strange. I am strange too. It's okay. It is not weird to be weird.
You tell him, lady.
Riley's just still probably like glancing back as walking at that state or just tap dancing, being like, gosh, I wish I could tap dance like that.
You heard the voice from right next to you, by the way, Riley.
I was gonna say, I look at the voice.
Yeah.
I was gonna say looks over, well, Riley would probably turn to be like, do you miss tap dancing too?
You see, there is a small pink-haired girl, maybe 6 years old. She's got these pretty fluttering wings behind her. You tell him.
I do and I will. Do you tell them also?
I do. They give you a big lollipop. The lollipop is the size of your head. And then she skips off.
I think you have a secret admirer.
Y'all fine. Thank you for Pop of Lolly. It's very lovely. And what's the Hecate? Do you think Splot wants this?
Looks at Splot, who's in my arms.
He is currently asleep.
Aw,
He
Spots
is
is.
turned upside down, his jaw opened up, his tongue hanging out.
Then Riley will just whisper to her wonderful neck scarf that is Sock. Sock, did you want a lollipop or are you happy without it?
There is a shake of Sock's head.
Okay, we save for later. Hecate, you want to put this in your bag? This is too
I
much
can
for me.
I can hold it, yes, and Hecate will hold the giant lollipop.
You see, as it's handed over, it changes colors.
Ooh.
Oh.
Going from this icy blue swirl to one of bright swirling purple.
It's interesting.
Does it change color if it goes to Yenna or to B or to Kelfir?
Here, Kelfer, you hold this real fast, and we'll pass it to Kelfer.
You see, it changes colors yet again, going from the swirling purple to one of pink and blue. The two colors mixing within each other. One without end, but without beginning as well.
Okay, then I take the lollipop and hand it to Yana.
Mm,
We're just passing a lollipop around.
As it
Yeah.
switches,
Yes.
the two colors change again, going from the swirling duo to a pure pale white.
Hey, just like her hair.
I wonder what flavor that is.
I
Hmm.
do wonder if one of us holds it and it's a different color if we try it if it tastes different. But Maybe we see what B does.
Yeah.
B will take it in our claw.
You
There you go.
As you take it, it shatters almost, or at least it looks like it does. You hear the sound of almost breaking glass as a kaleidoscope of colors crisscross and move across its surface.
I think I broke it.
No, I think we got the kaleidoscope that was wanted when we came in here. We have now, through Lollipop, we have kaleidoscope. Works perfect.
Mhm.
What does that lollipop taste like?
That candy. Delicious candy.
Give it a little nibble.
To you, it tastes like the first dewdrops of spring when the rains are just rolling in from all the way back when you were very young and your mother was chasing you across the fields.
That's something I haven't tasted in quite a while. Tastes like dewdrops on in a meadow, I would say. If anyone else
Alright,
wants to try?
I'll give it a try. And Hecate will take it back.
You say,
Above table.
go ahead,
Above table. What color was it when Riley was holding it?
blue.
Blue. Does it seem to be like changing to the color that people are wearing?
No, because for
No.
you it turns a brilliant, swirling purple.
Yes, but put it this way. Hecate is kind of looking at it confused because it seems to almost match, like the colors seem to match, if not what people are wearing, then kind of like their personality. And then you just kind of see her look down as she's in reds and golds. So she's slightly confused at the purple. But I'll take a lick.
Hecate, you taste a great sadness. You can almost feel a pain rip through your heart, but you have no memory of where it comes from, but it cuts deep. There's a small happiness under it, but it is overwhelmed with sadness. For the others watching, you see a tear start to well at the corner of Hecate's eye before streaking down her cheek. Just one single tear. You immediately see good um
Splot.
Splot. I was
Basic.
thinking squash, but I knew that wasn't right.
Splot.
Splot immediately jerk up and wrap around the back of your neck in a small hug.
Aw.
Hecate will lean into him.
Are you alright?
Hecate, are you okay?
Yeah. Are you okay, Hecate?
Yeah. Yeah. Just a lot of emotions that I can't identify. Um, Here, Kelfer, maybe you try it. And she'll pass it back to Kelfer.
Okay. Yay, I got the pink to blue lollipop.
Will you be tasting it?
Oh, I will taste it.
You taste pain, sorrow, happiness, and joy clashing together in one myriad of emotion. One side slamming into the other and swirling around it, very quickly discombobulating you and making you uneasy on your feet.
Oh. Oh, I stumble a little bit. I was not expecting that.
What did you
How's your
taste?
A lot of things. It's hard to explain. I look at the lollipop and I give it to Yala. There you go. Maybe you will have better luck. Yeah, now go.
looks at the lollipop. I don't understand why we're all licking this, but gingerly
Absolutely.
sticks his tongue out and tastes it.
Yenna, you can taste an ice cream cone shared with a young love so long ago you've long since forgotten your name, but you yet feel the sense of dread, a loss, somebody you only barely remember, but still love with part of your heart.
This candy is quite odd. Made me think of another time, another place.
You can almost hear their laugh, a whisper yet unheard, an almost sound.
Did anyone else hear anything when they looked at it? Just me.
Didn't hear, but definitely felt a very strong sense of heartbreak.
Something similar for me. Not exactly that, but similar, I guess.
While we're
I
discussing this, sorry.
I was gonna say, guess it's Riley's turn. But go ahead, Ollie.
While we're discussing this, has the woman stopped moving,
No.
or is she just gone?
I imagine y'all are still walking.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, we
Still
can
walk.
we can walk and
Yeah.
lick.
We can walk and talk.
It's
Walk it,
easier
lick.
because the crowds are splitting around you like they're splitting around the woman.
Which is useful.
Y'all are just within the bubble that they close behind you.
Yes, Riley, it's your turn.
Doesn't seem like a good thing to enjoy. Everyone seems sad afterwards, but
I didn't
okay.
seem sad.
So it's true. Do must make everyone sad, but you be. Um, and I guess she'll just put her hand out for the lollipop.
You gonna give it to her?
Yeah.
No.
And it says, no one can have this, breaks it. Yeah, Fee will try it.
Who?
Ooh.
I'm sorry,
Riley.
Riley will try it. I was looking at Bee. And I just lost
I
my mind.
already tried it.
Try it again, Bee.
Just shoving it down her throat.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess so.
We're gonna break your hip. We're gonna break your trachea too.
Yeah. What-
you're gonna
But
break everything.
Riley, you taste something old, something you haven't tasted in a while. A meal from your grandmother. One long since gone, but full of memories.
I do not think it tastes like dew or sadness. It tastes good.
Someone willing to do an experiment for me?
I'm all ears.
I'm the researcher of the group. What do you need?
Okay. Okay. Hecate's going to ask for the lollipop back real quick.
She's just gonna kind of keep looking at it and like take a bite off of it so she still has some. Say, okay, there you go. It tastes good.
Okay. So does it go back to the purple when I take it back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to give it another lick. Does it taste the same?
It does.
As another tear falls down my face. Okay. I'm going to keep a hold of it. But B, will you take a lick? And Hecate's going to hold it out to B.
B. Hecate wants you
Um,
to lick her lollipop.
I will oblige.
Still tastes the same. You can almost feel the grass underneath your feet as you run through the fields. Once again, only almost a ghost of a memory.
I still taste the dew.
Doobie doobie
Yep.
doo.
Mountain
The
Dew?
dew.
Okay.
The morning dew.
Yenna and Hecate's gonna hold it out so that it's still in her hand, but so that Yenna can try and taste.
I see what I
Science.
think I see what you're getting here, and yet I will give it a lick.
You still only taste the same thing, Yenna.
Yep, yep.
You
Same
can
thing as
hear
last
them
time.
calling your name. Almost.
If you're wondering if you holding it would change the result of the taste for me, I am sad to inform you that you are unfortunately wrong.
There. So it seems like the magic, whatever magic's in it, is tailored to who's ever tasting it. It's funny though. I haven't exactly had my heart broken like that, so I'm confused on
So
why
it's
that would
Fey
pop up.
magic. Fey magic. I
But
wonder
what's the
whether
point?
it's, I suppose, to strike emotion or hmm, I don't know. Give people, some people like laughter in that sense.
But why make most of us cry? Or I
That
guess
I cannot explain.
Hecate's gonna look at Splot and offer it to him.
He shakes his head. He's good.
Baby don't want candy.
Hecate's gonna scritch, give them scritches.
They curl tighter around the back of your shoulders.
Can I offer it to my bee?
It numbs on them. The happiest of bees.
Oh, it must taste like honey to them.
No idea what they taste.
Does it change color?
It does, turning to a brilliant yellow. Like the sun only just cresting the world.
I'm just imagining the little hands on it, just like meow. Little grabby hands.
Yep.
I wonder where she's leading us.
Dang. Hecate's gonna dry their eyes. Pulls out a little handkerchief, kind of dabs at their face.
It is
How long have we been? Sorry.
just a few minutes. It's not long after that you find yourselves walking off the cobbled streets of the rest of the carnival and into a small grassy meadow in which there sits a gazebo at the very center.
Very
Oh, this
beautiful.
is nice.
I agree with beads.
It's very pretty.
You're not sure when she stopped standing in front of you, but she is already sitting at the on the inside of the gazebo, pouring tea.
Oh, let's not keep her waiting. Bee will kind of shuffle a little quicker, although it is still very slow.
Hecate will help you to a seat.
Is there one that is accommodating of the shell?
It does.
Then I will sit down.
It's not the perfect fit, but it's a decent seat.
It holds me, that's all I care about. Take a load off.
I'll hand you your knitting supplies.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, B is going to, as this conversation is going on, B will be knitting something.
Oh.
No, I can knit if I want to.
I have a feeling that the DM just got attacked by a cat.
Yeah,
I know, I know.
I don't know why you're so bitey right now, little fucker. But you can see it's also much darker here. Not dark as in, oh, I can't see anymore, but high above you, you no longer see a beautiful sun, but a cool evening air. The moon just rising over the horizon, and stars beginning to twinkle high above you.
Hmm.
Pretty.
Yenna takes out their sketchbook and starts trying to sketch the stars.
There. You are each poured a cup of tea.
Thank you, dear. I don't think we quite caught your name.
Silvara.
A
Yeah, so
You
pleasure.
can call me B.
It is a pleasure. I welcome you to my, well, really my home, but for now, what we'll do is my abode.
I am Hecate, and this is Kelfer, Yenna, and Riley. And then this one over here is Splot, and that one over there is Doc. You've already met Tlaloc.
Yes, an old friend.
I see. Well, what can we help you with?
It is perhaps not me that needs the assistance, but several others. Tell me, are you familiar with the Masquerade of Thorns?
Masquerade of Thorns?
Yes.
Sorry, I was
Any
asking
of
that out of character.
above table or any of us?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately, not.
No.
It is not surprising. Very few that go there speak of it again. People prefer to move in quiet circles. The Masquerade of Thorns is run by one who was once a close confidant of mine, Lord Duskthorn. It has been many years since we've worked together, and things, well, let's just say things were not the best when we parted ways. But as long as we live, things always. He is a member of the Unseelie Court, and he, of course, is up to very nefarious schemes tonight. Tonight, at the Masquerade of Thorns, I believe something is going to go astray. I believe he is going to do something that may cause harm to both. If they are going to do harm to many people who will be unable to step in for themselves.
So you're looking for help to stop whatever it is he is planning.
To discover what the plan truly is, and if it is as I suspect, put a stop to it.
What do you think it is?
I am uncertain. I only know that it is dangerous. And in the better interest of himself than his guests.
I suppose we would need some outfits to wear
If you
in order to
decide,
infiltrate this.
if you decide to go to the phone, I can cover that. I can get you in, but apart from that, you will be on your own. Lord Duskthorn will be keeping rather close watch on me, and I will not be able. I very well could be leading you straight into the trouble, I fear, but choices are always limited.
Still, if there's any way that we can help, especially if it stops innocents getting hurt.
Good. Very good. I wouldn't say they're all innocent, but there are those that are uninvolved. No one these days is truly. You see her gaze kind of wander for a moment.
Above
Is she
table,
looking
look
at
at you
any?
and above table, looking at you in the most innocent bean I have ever made.
Okay. So you are asking us to infiltrate the masquerade and determine what is Lord Duskthorn's plan.
But there is no need to infiltrate. You will go as proper guests. I have invitations I can give.
Well, this is a quite short notice. We don't have proper attire.
As I
She said
said,
she would.
I can attend to that.
It'll be fun. We can go dance like the satyr tap dance. We can enjoy ourselves as we find out what this person does there that is bad.
Well, I'm all for helping.
Perhaps your bee wants to dance with you too, bee. Help to keep your bee happy.
Giving the bee little scratches under the chin.
It is the happiest of bumblebee bees.
I
Riley
guess
just
the
kind
main
of,
question. Oh, go ahead, Akok.
I was just thinking Riley just wants to whisper back again over to Sock. Sock, are you good to go to ball masquerade thing dance party?
Yes.
No, that was a
That was
question to
no for
Sock,
Sock.
so that's you need to answer,
Oh,
Cece.
I completely missed it. I thought it was towards B. My bad. What'd you say?
No, Sock.
No. Riley asked if Sock was okay to go on this adventure with them.
There's a small nod.
Okay. Sock says yes. We go.
So I guess the question is what specifically do you want us to do once we're inside? Do we need to go? Is like there somewhere specific? Are you wanting us to talk to people and gather information?
It will,
Where's our?
it will be on you to seek out the troubles. I only know that it is going on, not the details, unfortunately. And the things that I know would only draw more ire and make your work more.
Okay. So basically, we need to go and talk to people.
Yes, you will find other allies. People like you that are not a part of what is and what could be. Those that will be caught in the crossfires.
What does this person look like that we need to talk to?
Which do you refer?
Oh, the one that you're wanting us to that's has the party. You know, the one that has given you the
The
invites.
Lord who is who they speak of.
Lord Duskthorn.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
You will know him immediately. He is my counterpart. Well, I am a mark of the moon. He is the mark of the twilight's mark upon him. While his hair is silver, his skin is dark, like dark sky. When you
Your
see him,
counterpart.
you will see many things, many memories you thought long, nightmares and wonderful dreams alike.
It's gonna tilt their head. Counterpart. Are you by chance sibling?
Perhaps we were at one point, but no longer.
Above table, that opens a whole can of worms on how the hell are they no longer related. But I digress.
Probably like disowning shit.
Yeah.
You know, fake stuff.
He is not the man
Riley-
I once knew, and you should be wary of him. Your minds will not be safe in his presence.
Oh, joy. Okay, I
Another
have two.
word of caution. Mark those with two shadows. They will not be your allies.
I do have two questions for you. One, are you able to give us some protection for our minds so we don't be confused on things?
Unfortunately, no. Any mark that I put upon you will only garner more attention from Lord Duskthorn. He will pry deeper, perhaps break your mind with effort. It is
I do
more
worry if he looks.
beneficial for you to be unnoticed than protected.
But if he looks on our minds, he will know we spoke to you and know we're there for you. Yes?
Yes,
So
but
he might find out anyways.
as you are getting your invitations from me, he will know this regardless.
Oh, okay. Well, I will talk to others about my thoughts on that, I suppose, later. I do have one other question for you that I find important. Um, if we are going to go to this ball, um, we will not be exploring Carnival much longer. Um, we kind of got kaleidoscope when Lollipop broke NB's hand. Are we able to get one of the hats like the lady at the booth had before we go to ball? That was a really good hat.
I imagine there will be many a hat here in the Witchland. And once the ball is finished, should you survive the event, you will be able to return here to the Witchland.
Hmm.
I feel like I'm not going to get this hat. I'm sad.
No, we'll get you a hat, don't worry.
And then we could
I
put
can make
I
you a
hope so.
hat.
yeah. We could get a
You
little
do
hat
make
for
good clothes, Pete.
yeah, and then we could get a hat for the bee who's then, and a little hat for Splot. And then everybody
I
can have
think
a hat.
Splot would look lovely in hat, like Lady at the booth had. Yes, Splot would look nice in that.
Mhm.
I know I sound very stuck on this, but I am confused, and maybe Hecate or B or Yen or Kelfer can explain to me more. So the Lord will know that we're there on your behalf with the invitations. So he will most likely look into our minds and possibly break them, and we will not survive. But if you give us a mark, he will also know to protect our minds. He will also know that we are there on your behalf and still get in our brains and maybe break them. So,
Incorrect.
how do we go in here without our minds breaking?
If you go in simply with my invitation, he will imagine you to either just be servants or pets, if you are to act the part. If you do not stir too loudly, he will not look twice, for you will be unimportant in the grand scheme of things, or at least that is what he will see. He is too often overlooking things that don't interest him. So making you as uninteresting as possible will give you any greater protection than I could personally give.
We
Basically, our
watch out
best
for.
bet. Basically, our
Go ahead.
best bet for survival is to be as unassuming as possible. We're going to want to go under the radar.
So, two shadows means not friends. No having too much fun because then they know maybe we are not supposed to be there. So, no dancing, no hat. It's a
Incorrect.
sad day.
Have fun and enjoy. But when you start to cause trouble, be prepared. Things will likely change very quickly, if I am right.
And you will be there or will not be there.
I will be there to do what I can to keep Lord Duskthorn looking in the wrong.
Understand now. I get confused sometimes with things, but none of us cause trouble except for Splot. But that is Splot.
I think we understand the assignment.
Agreed.
Good. When you are ready, a carriage will wait for you on the western arc of the carnival. Enter it, and it will bring you to the masquerade.
Where can we get dressed for it?
You will be getting dressed along the way. And another warning: armor, weapons of war are not allowed. You may be able to get away with small knives and unassuming weapons, but no swords, axes, or staves.
I understand the no armor is maybe, or the no weapons is maybe those are threats. But my armor is very nice.
And it is a mark of war, and a place where no one else will be wearing it. You will be a beacon in the night.
Would they strip a woman of her walking stick?
They would.
We will break hip.
Yeah, yeah.
We can arrange a cane, but a proper walking stick will not be allowed. Once there was a wizard who went to see a king who made the same argument. He then proceeded to drag the king across the floor to make a message.
I will
We
settle
had
for a
stories
pain.
similar to that. We had stories similar to that where I grew up, and it was because King had bad person whisper in an ear, and Wizard saved King.
Yes,
That's why Wizard kept stick.
but those of us that know to listen know those tricks.
Okay. So small daggers only. Something that can fit. Something that can be. Well, honestly, for most of us, something that can be hidden in the ruffles of our dresses.
Not necessarily. Something small is meant for protection. Something to send a message, not a weapon of war.
Above table, I'm going to admit that you just said no, but then yes to what I just said.
They were saying you don't need to hide them necessarily.
Okay.
If you have an ornate dagger and you just put it on your hip, that's going to be fine. But like an ornate sword is going to be a no-no. Because nobles are always armed to some degree.
Fair. But so daggers. Does everyone in the party have a dagger?
I got a dagger.
I have
I do
a
not.
small knife. I don't know if it classifies as a weapon, but
I have
I do
a
not have
farming
dagger.
sickle.
Riley, what was that?
I do not have dagger. I take hammer and spear everywhere I go with armor. Now I get no hat. I have to wear dress. I get no hammer. This is a sad day. Even lollipop does not help this sadness.
oh,
Okay.
Oh,
So Kelfer has a dagger. Kelfer, do you only have the one dagger, or do you have two?
Hmm?
Do you have one dagger or two?
let me check. I has one dagger.
Okay. So between the party, we have 3 daggers. Um,
B
I
has
think
a
maybe lady can
sickle.
give us daggers to help. Then we wear them as ornamental things for not sign of war. Yes.
Unfortunately, daggers are not something I keep in my possession. It's not something I will be able to let.
I'd be honest with you now. This accent can be hard to do if I speak too much, but you are really making me feel like I am going to have no ability to survive if someone tries to murder me in this place. I will have no armor, I will have no weapon, and there is only one other thing I can do and fight, and I do not like doing it because it does not make me feel good.
There will
no
likely
armor.
be pieces that you can make use of if push comes to shove.
we're going to have to be.
Resourceful.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for. That being said,
But perhaps there is something I can do for you. It is not something I myself may do, but a suggestion. There is a man that will be within the masquerade that may be able to help. Seek out the Black Fox. If anyone is to help you on, it will be him.
okay. That being said, above table, Yenna, what are you?
Druid, Eldrin.
Druid. Druid, okay. And then B, you're a.
A peace domain cleric.
Okay. You're the scary cleric. Okay, got it.
I'm a scary cleric. How am I scary?
Every
I'm a
peace
little
domain
lady.
cleric that I have ever met is not peaceful. There is no peace in the peace cleric.
Hypocrites.
It's all a lie.
Well, you haven't
Peace
met
rule
B.
instead.
Could I just the table and make sure that I did get these notes right, by the way, Cece, sorry. We're looking for anyone with 2 shadows. They won't be friends, so they won't be our allies. For the black fox, that might be someone who could help us. And then if we really get into a pickle, there might be things around us that could help us. And I'm thinking by pickle like a fight, there might be something around. But those are kind of the 3 big things. And then we're supposed to chat with people and try and figure out what the Lord is doing. Is kind of the layout of the mission.
Correct.
Okay, thank you. I just want to make sure I was grasping it all. I appreciate it.
Okay. In this case scenario,
Or scenario.
yes. Leave me and my lisp alone. I am going, for the time being, I am going to give 1 dagger to Riley and 1 dagger to Yenna.
Okay.
Does that leave you with a dagger?
It does not.
Keep a dagger for yourself, Riley. We'll be fine.
I mean, yeah, I've got
Hecate is actually
spells.
going here, minus the fact that what is your spellcasting focus, Yenna?
Let me double my star map crystal from because I'm a stars druid. Basically,
Your
it would be
star.
something. It would be something that's pretty innocuous.
Okay. I was gonna say,
I don't use the staff as my spell focus.
fair. My spell focus is, it literally looks like jewelry. Which is why Hecate's gonna point out, if I'm close enough to someone to use a dagger, bad things are gonna happen. So, would rather have Riley and Yenna have the daggers, because if push comes to shove, I can use a knife on the table. It's a masquerade ball. There's going to be food.
Hopefully.
Can't have a proper ball without food. There will be a table with knives. And to be quite honest, I could probably wield a knife better.
Hmm.
Yeah, above table mine's just literally just a holy symbol, so I don't think they would deprive me of that.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Like Riley, I'm going to miss my Hellberg.
Oh, you martial classes and your weapons.
Hey,
So yeah.
it's protected you guys so far, this Hellberg.
So I give my daggers to Riley and Yenna. I will get them back for you later. Especially speaking that we have someone that could arm us. It's more so Hecate wants you guys to have them first because you guys are going to be better in an upfront fight. Because I am very squishy.
Squish.
So I am squishy and my strength is shit.
Your strength is perfect. Come on, you won all those carnival games.
And I still don't know how because I have a -1 to strength.
You believed in the power of awesomeness and you had fun here. That's how you won.
Yeah.
I know. Anywho, but I would feel more comfortable having at least one. Our frontliners need to have weapons. I am not a frontliner.
I'm very rarely going to transform into a creature, so.
Yeah. So, Yenna, if you don't want the dagger, I can give it to B instead. But
Yeah, I'd say give it to B just to be safe. I should be fine without it.
okay, so 1 to Riley, 1 to B. and then Kelfer has one.
I have my claws.
You have claws?
Yeah, I have claws. I'm a turtle.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Wait. You've been walking around with a turtle and you didn't know they had a claws. You guys
They're
stop being...
literally my hands.
Above
Yeah,
table knowledge, I didn't know the turtles had that.
you you gotta stop being in the books all the time, Yella.
You looked at the
Okay.
stars when it's nighttime. You expect her to notice things.
What's B's strength?
B has a +1 strength.
Okay, so guess what, Riley? You get both of my daggers.
Dual wielding daggers.
Dual wield. There you go, Riley. You
Dual
have...
wield and be a menace to society.
It's not the
Don't
same
forget
without.
Riley.
Yeah.
Fine.
I look at Riley. I was like, "These daggers aren't the same as we need our weapons, don't we, Riley?"
Me slightly realizing that I'm not as squishy as I thought. Well, I mean, I'm still squishy. My AC is only 14, which I won't lose because I don't wear armor.
Lucky. Mine's gonna go down to a 12 because I have leather armor and a shield. And I do not have bark skin prepared.
Mine is. Do we not have shields? Are we not allowed shields in the?
No, it would be a weapon. It's just armor.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
we're-
so I'm 17.
Oh wait. But B's whole thing is armor, the shell.
yeah.
So
You cannot deprive me of my shell.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
they,
saying.
but they like
Oh,
lose their actions though if they retreat into it though.
Mm,
but there is something that I can do, possibly. So before we leave, question: are they going to be upset if somebody goes in with something like mage armor?
No.
Okay. So I can cast mage armor. How long is it going to take for the carriage to get us from here to the masquerade?
They aren't sure. Time gets a little funny on the road.
Above tables are going to be at least an hour.
Guess you're gonna find out.
Okay.
on the road
Hopefully
again.
it takes us an hour, because in that case I can cast mage armor on the party.
On the
I can cast mage armor on the party because I can cast it on myself at will without expending a spell slot. And as long as I get
yeah.
the rest, so I can cast it on myself and 2 other people, and then as long as we get the hour, I'll be able to. I'll be fine,
Yes.
and then B is gonna be fine because I can't boost their armor class that high. But at the very least, we'll have 13 plus our dex.
I have a 17. I think I'll be fine.
Yeah,
You'll be fine. So I can
Yeah,
cast it on myself.
Yeah, no.
Califer's a barbarian, correct?
Yeah, but I'll be fine.
No, that's perfect. You'll be fine, which means that I can cast it on myself, Riley, and Yenna. And hopefully the ride's an hour so that I can get a short rest in and get my slots back.
hopefully. Otherwise, you're going to be reduced to cantrips. But ideally, we shouldn't be getting into a fight.
It's case scenario, I've got Sacred Flame.
Exactly. You're a cleric.
I'm a
Yes,
cleric.
you're a cleric.
I assume we're talking about this like as we're walking to the carriage.
Into the carriage and said it was gonna wait for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do we want to do anything
Above
before
table.
going?
we gotta get Riley the hat. We gotta find Riley a hat before we go.
I was gonna say, if we're walking to the table, I do have something I have to role play just a little bit. But Riley's already got like her masquerade outfit. I picked it out for her already. She'll hate it, but I already got that taken care of.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we're walking, I think Riley's just gonna somewhat nervously be petting Sock. Maybe Sock doesn't like it, but I think Sock just gets it and kind of just. I think this place sometimes I want to have fun. I like having fun, but at the same time, I don't understand. I cannot wear armor that I had made for me with my symbols of holiness. I cannot bring my favorite hammer or a spear to stab things if they act weird. And I don't even get hat that looks like Lady at Booth. I thought I would come here, get hat. Do my wings stay on? Do we keep wings in this place? They
We
said
have
never
to
take
keep
off
our
wings.
wings
So we
on.
keep wings, yes?
I believe
And I go
so.
and I
Or
look.
is it? Well, we're technically leaving the carnival.
I don't think we ever take wings off. If we leave carnival, maybe they come off, and when we come back, wings come back. I just think we never take them off.
We'll find out.
Yeah, I don't think we should touch them. If they want to come off, they can come off.
I still think I should have got hat.
We'll
Well,
get
we
you a
can.
hat on the way back.
It is good hat. Not many hats like that around.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Realistically, I bet you B can make you one by the time we get there.
Oh yeah, Bee's been knitting the whole conversation with Silvara.
I just don't know
Not
how
that
many
she can make
skulls
a
B
hat.
carries in her bag. You know, that's part of the problem.
I'm sorry? I don't have any skulls in my bag.
That's what I said. The hat has a skull and everything on it. It's an amazing hat. Like a horn and some skulls and stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on with that hat.
It's an awesome
Anyways,
hat.
yeah. I assume, did we tell Silvara that we already told Silvara we were going, so we're walking over to the carriage, I'm assuming, right?
I don't even know if y'all
Yeah.
left
We have time to play games.
gazebo yet.
Oh, I thought we did. I
Yeah,
thought we left and we were headed to the carriage. I didn't think we had time for gaming anymore. That going and we change there.
Oh, they said you take whenever you go, they're only waiting for you.
But
Maybe we look for one more game before we go. Just be in good mood.
That is a
Oh,
good
why
idea.
not?
Just real quick, right? One game.
yeah. Let's go have
do one
another.
last game.
Yeah, let's have Hecate win this one too.
I like
Make
that.
sure you put on that.
Prizes.
Sure to put on that ring.
Oh yeah, you have that fun little ring you got.
Oh yeah, I got that ring.
You got
Yes.
a ring.
Yes.
I don't know
I
if you
put-
know that or.
I put the ring on my other hand. So I have that ring and then my old wedding ring on the other hand. I have 2 rings now on my hands.
And I guess one kind of above table question, when we go in here, I'm assuming that we're clicking off like any armor or anything like that on our sheets, right?
Correct.
But shield, armor, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cool. Love this.
Joke's on you, I don't wear armor.
Joke's on you, I am the armor.
Right.
Okay, B, we're going to. Oh yeah, just watch, guys. We have to take B out of her shell.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
So mage armor, my AC actually goes right back up to where it is right now. Because it'll be 13 plus my 2 dex to 15, which is what I'm at right now. So
Alrighty then.
with my other armor and shield.
We are gonna take 10, and we will be back. See you soon.
Okay.
And we return to the party. Where would you like to go look for a game? As you turn around and see the gazebo is not there, as you find yourself standing in front of a food stall with a man going, "Once sticks,
What kind of sticks?
sticks with food on them."
I would love a stick with food on them.
Well, here you go then. Fresh mermaid on a stick.
B is going to assume that is just the name of the dish and not an actual fucking mermaid.
You see there is a
Oh.
little like a marshmallow mermaid at the end of the stick,
Okay, so it's a fake mermaid.
but there is meats and veggies worked along the haft of it.
So that
How
marshmallow
much?
thing.
They don't ask for any money.
Oh yeah, they don't. Thank you kindly, and I will eat it.
Tastes
This
good.
baby has to be-
A little fishy,
Oh.
but good.
I love fish. I'm a turtle.
I knew it. It's an actual mermaid.
Yep. It screams as it eats.
So what games are we seeing like at a first glance?
Well, the next game you'll see seems to have something to do with floating mushroom rings. There is a pixie who is going meow, meow, meow.
Well, I suppose that one's getting our attention.
They seem to be having fun time. They make loud noise as they go around.
Fair enough.
And we
Let's check
approach.
it out.
As you
Maybe one day I
approach,
can fly.
you see their wings are giving off a lot of light. So you really can't see a lot of their body at a distance. They're just kind of this flying orb of light. But as you get closer, you see the most eclectically dressed pixie you have ever seen in your life. They're wearing one really like long thigh-high sock that's just full of cats, and the other one's an ankle sock that seems to have chickens on them. And then they're wearing different colored shoes, and their outfits two-toned in a really weird way. And they have a hat. One looks half gesture hat, the other half 10-gallon hat. It's a really weird outfit. And then they're wearing a beret on top of that weird hat.
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, are you here to play? Are you here to challenge?
Well,
Sure.
yes.
Good. It's going to be easy, but it's going to be hard too.
They fly around your head.
You can do it, you just need not to fall. If you do, down you go, flippity floppity floop.
Floop.
So what's the point of the game?
You need to stay up, don't fall off. Stay.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
As you see,
give
they
it a
have
try.
moved over to just what looks like a small ring of mushrooms on the ground.
Stand right here. You can do it.
We
Well-
will.
Will
Sorry, go ahead.
mushrooms hold us? I just wonder if mushrooms will hold us. They are small mushrooms. We are bigger. Will we break your mushrooms?
The mushrooms are mighty. Mighty is you, but mightier still.
It's a
Okay.
mushroom circle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well,
Does it
that's
look-
clearly a fey trap.
We're
No, it's not.
already in a fade trap.
Insight
Hey.
check.
Riley is just going to like grab onto Hecate's arm and kind of squeeze and just be like, remember, while we here, we are not rude to people. We are nice to them. They let us play games for free. We do not say rude things.
Tate will look up at you and just go, I mean, we kind of went to what seems to be a fey carnival. I do believe that we all kind of assumed we'd end up in a fey trap. Am I incorrect?
It's not a
I
trap.
think that our
Can't trap
nicer
any
ways.
face.
As you see the little fairy
Nicer
fly
ways
into it
to
and
say.
start doing little dances.
Let's see,
Does it-
access.
Continue on, Anka.
I was just gonna say that's all Riley say. I just think that our nicer ways we say things to people. They say not trap, we say okay, not trap. We stand in circle. I will go first if you want.
Tate's just gonna get on the mushroom.
Does it look like there's like a soft landing spot?
There's one mushroom circle, and it's just surrounded by grass.
Okay, so if we fall, it's not the end of the world.
Oh, will this break Bee's hip?
It's gonna crack
is
their
very
shell wide
possible.
open. Turtle soup for dinner, guys.
Na.
Hecate's gonna
Well-
help be up onto the mushroom.
I mean, it's not even up onto it. They're tiny mushrooms. They're not big.
Hmm.
They're just in a circle.
Like one for each foot.
No,
Okay.
they're smaller
so
than the
wait.
pixie. They're just a tiny ring of mushrooms in the grass in front of you.
Okay.
guess we'll
okay. So we're
stand on
supposed
it.
to. Wait a minute. We're supposed to stand on the mushrooms?
No, stand in the circle.
Okay, stand in the
Oh,
circle.
stand in the
Okay.
circle.
Okay, we get in the circle.
One at a time.
Hecate, why don't you go first?
You know what? Why don't Kelfer go first?
Okay, fine. I go first.
Fine.
Fine. I'm going to have fun at this game. I go into the circle.
Alrighty. Kelfir, as you stand into it, you start to feel really light, and your body starts to glow a little bit as your hair lifts up a little bit, and then you notice the ground is moving as well as this massive mushroom comes out of the mushroom circle and starts floating into the air till you're about 20 feet in the air.
It's time, it's time, it's time. Try to stay on your feet.
As the mushroom starts to slowly rotate, and about 50 pixies come flying out of nowhere and start blasting your ass with magic. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Bee is watching and clutching the shit out of her holy symbol.
You are going to make that. I need an acrobatics check. You barely... they're blasted magic, but it's not bothering you too much. But it's just slow rotating. You weren't ready for it. You almost fall over backwards, Kelfir.
Okay. I... Oof. Okay, keeps trying to stay on.
But you have surrounded round one.
Hooray!
I need another Constitution saving throw.
Hooray!
Kelfir manages to keep up. I need another acrobatics check. Kelfir's still holding on. This time a little more steadily. It's like, no, I got this, I got this. They're still blasting this way and that way, spinning and spinning as you see the mushrooms spin a little faster and faster. I need another Constitution saving throw. That time you just weren't ready as one gets you get in the center of the face and you kind of reel back. I need a disadvantage acrobatics check.
Oof.
As Calipir wasn't ready, they go tipping over, the mushroom shoots out from under them, and they go backwards, their neck going straight for the ground before they stop about a foot off the ground, their momentum stopping, their body kind of leveling out, and then they just kind of plop on the ground with a little puff.
Bloop.
2 rounds, 2 rounds. Who can beat 2 rounds?
Well, it seems like a soft landing if you fail, so I'll give it a shot.
Try, 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 try.
Bee will clutch her holy symbol, mutter something under her breath, and then go into the circle.
Alrighty. The same thing happens to you as you get toted up into the sky on a mushroom. Yours is bright blue, Beatrice. You can see your
Great.
little bumblebee friend buzzing around you concernedly.
Does it give me advantage because it's helping me?
No.
Okay.
I need a Constitution saving throw as the magic comes in and they try to make you dizzy. Bee's holding out. Bee's ready. Need an acrobatics saving throw. Or not an acrobatics saving throw, just an acrobatics check. Bee might be ready for the magic, but they weren't paying attention to their foot. And they just, there's a slip of the foot. The bee tries to help, and they both go over backwards.
Whoopsie.
Bee tumbles as well before ending up a Beyblade at the bottom of the ground, spinning rather fast as they land neatly on the ground, but they are atop, and it takes a little bit to slow back down.
I help Bee up.
Mm, Thank you for that. I don't think this. I'm gonna go sit down for a moment.
You want some help?
Yes, please.
I help each
Unprepared,
them.
unprepared, they weren't ready. Who can beat 2 rounds?
You know what? Fine.
I'm not built for dexterity.
Let's see what your fairy magic can do. And Yenna will step up.
Yenna, you get yeeted into the air on a very fast red mushroom. I need
Yay?
a Constitution saving throw. Yenna. Yenna's doing good. They're ready. The magic's flowing over them. I need an acrobatics. Yenna's keeping
Average.
their feet. They're a little more on balance than Kelfir was, and much more on balance than B was. So they're holding out. They make it through round 1. Then I need another Constitution saving throw as they start throwing more and more magic. But Yenna is still holding ready and waiting. I need that acrobatics check.
Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, rip.
But like Kelfir, they aren't prepared for the magical bolt they don't see coming. As this one catches them in the gut, Yenna grabs their gut, bending over a little bit, throwing themselves off balance and yeeting themselves forward off the mushroom as they go crashing to the ground.
That's round 1. Who can beat round 2? 2, 2, 2. Who's brave enough? Who's strong enough? Who's got the footsies?
Hecate, I think it's your turn. Go.
Did we lose him?
I am talking to myself.
That's fine.
Usual.
Excellent.
As per usual.
I'm getting called out. I'll step up. Also, CC check Discord. But she'll step up.
But you see it turns into the strange black mushroom as you get carted up into the air, and it immediately starts doing backflips under you. Need a con save. You were ready for that. You weren't ready for the mushroom, though. I need a disadvantage acrobatics.
You know what? That's fair. I was not ready for for it to be black. That's Arcana.
But you managed to hold on. You managed to grab onto it. It's just spinning and spinning, and you're screaming around. And eventually, it slows down and goes back to its normal spinny spins. I need another con save. You're still holding out on the magic. Need another acrobatics check as it's slowly spinning.
Is this one at disadvantage?
No, it's just normal.
That is Arcana. I don't know why I keep trying to click Arcana.
You're
God damn.
still holding on, making it through round 2. But that is when the mushroom starts doing flips again. You're not ready for it. Need a con save.
This thing's really trying to buck me off. One day it'll go through. Come on, roll 20. Don't take a shit now.
Hecate only barely manages to shrug off the effects of the magic, but I still do need that disadvantage acrobatics. because the mushroom does not like you.
But that's not very nice of this mushroom.
It wants to do flips, and you being there is just in the way.
Fair. Discord, go away.
You
This,
did call it a trap. Just upset with you.
You know what? That is fair. But if Discord could stop, it keeps popping up. There it goes.
The Hecate isn't ready for it to start flipping again, and when it flips, they go right out from under him, going face first off the mushroom and almost slamming into the ground, only surviving onto the second round. Now, that brings us to one challenger left, Riley.
Riley will go on. Okay, play a game again. You might want to. Do you want me to hand you to someone different, or you want to float?
He slips off your shoulders and floats in the air.
Okay. Then Riley will walk past the little pixie lady and go, I think your outfit is very pretty. And walk on the mushroom thingy.
They
Or
are
the mushroom
vibrating
circle.
with excitement. You can
dress for the
physically
job
see
you
them.
want, right?
They can physically see you vibrate. That you can physically see them vibrating. It's a little weird. But you get a golden mushroom, which goes up much easier than the others. Need a con save. Riley, you're a little distracted by the golden mushroom, and you aren't looking when you get nailed in the face by magic.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Need a disadvantage
still pretty hard for my
acrobatics.
rolls.
But Riley does manage to stabilize themselves despite becoming dizzy. They survive round 1. Need another con save. They're not dealing well with the magic as the next one catches them in the middle of the thigh, almost ripping their leg out from under them and leaving them off balance. Need another disadvantage acrobatics. That time, Riley just isn't ready, tips over, going over the side and going crashing to the ground. But that is going to leave us with a tie, which means we need a tiebreaker between Kelfir and Hecate.
Oh god. Oh god.
Step in the circle, step in the circle, step in the circle.
Do we
Okay,
both step in the circle or just one of us?
Yeah.
That does not answer the question.
I think both of us, Hecate, I started walking towards the circle.
But I asked if it was
Just gonna
both of us
start
or just one of
shoving
us.
Hecate further. It's just both. You go now. Go.
Push, push. Push, push.
Kind of pushing Hecate forward.
She's not going to fight you. She's definitely one of those. That did not answer my question.
As you're
No
standing in it, you both see a star draw itself in between the circle and start to glow. As a black and red mushroom rips out of the air, catching both of you unaware and launching y'all 100 feet into the air on top of this mushroom.
Damn.
First things first, I need a wisdom save. As y'all try to keep y'all's cool, it's just suddenly being 100 feet in the air. Kelfir not fucking happy about it. They're not doing okay. Hecate is a little more used to stop. Good. His name's still not Squat.
Splot.
Splot doing stupid stuff like this, so Hecate's still alright. I need a con save. Kelfir, however, is at disadvantage. Hecate is not. Hecate is actually at advantage.
Aw, man.
Hecate manages to hold on, avoid the magic. Kelfir only barely manages to avoid the magic. Now I need a acrobatics check from both of you.
Is mine normal or is still disadvantage?
Normal.
Okay.
Hecate, however, is at advantage.
Um,
Kelfir manages to hold on. Only just, though.
Advantage.
Both of y'all managed to survive round 1. That is going to bring us to round 2, where it shoots up another 100 feet. The ground is getting rather small beneath you. Needs another wisdom save from the pair of you. Kelfir is still not ready for this, still not doing okay. As your
Better than
friends are
last time, though.
small specks underneath. Kelfir, you will be at disadvantage. Hecate, you will be at advantage. I need those con checks or saves. Kelfir, not holding up. The spells get them in the booty cheeks.
Rip.
Hecate, on the other hand, is holding together. Disadvantage acrobatics for Kelfir, advantage for Hecate.
Oh my god.
Kelfir goes over backwards.
God damn it.
Does Hecate hold on?
We'll see in a second. Oh, you're now doing weird things. No, go away, Discord. Damn it. Okay, I need to mute something.
I think we should start a betting pool for how long is Hecate going to just have amazing rolls
Against Kelfir. If
against
Okay.
everyone. Everyone. Don't even try and say that it doesn't happen all the time. I've been in enough games with you and seen enough of your rolls. I've seen you disadvantage rolls and roll better than people with advantage plenty of times now.
Fair. Sorry, tech issues.
Fine. For that.
Hecate also falls, but the mushrooms catch you both, giving you another chance. But they continue to go up. You're now 300 feet off the ground. Need another wisdom save. Both of you are doing this wisdom save at disadvantage.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Oh man.
Okay, that was a good one too.
Another
Oh
fail from
man.
Kelfir.
Balanced as all things should be.
Fail from Hecate. Both of y'all have disadvantage on your Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
You did con first and not wisdom, by the way. Hecate.
Oh,
Just
but well, it's still a nat 1, so it's fine.
letting you know.
Kelfir is holding on. Hecate, on the other hand, is not. The magic is throwing them off. Kelfir has advantage on the acrobatics. Hecate has disadvantage. Both
Oh,
of them manage to hold on. So that was round 3. Now we're going to round 4.
Oh,
God.
As
I
it goes
with my glasses.
higher, you
I
are
know.
now 400 feet in the air.
Alright.
I'm gonna be honest with you. There's no way that Hecate, being this high up, that Hecate's gonna pass a wisdom save.
That's fair. You
Just
can take
because
the
of
fail.
her background. Yeah, I will take the fail here. We are too fucking high.
Kelfir, I need a wisdom save.
Okay.
You're managing to hold on. Kelfir, you have advantage on your Constitution saving throw. Hecate,
Alright.
you have disadvantage. Hecate fails. Kelfir succeeds. Hecate has disadvantage on acrobatics. Kelfir has advantage. Kelfir holds on, but so does Hecate as we go to round 5. It doesn't get any higher, however,
Amazing.
but the mushroom underneath you starts spinning faster.
I want it to be noted, Kelfir,
Mm-hmm.
that during all of this, with how high up we are,
Mm-hmm.
Hecate is very, very pale, and she seems to be holding on just out of sheer fear.
I need another set of wisdom
Oh,
saves.
Hecate fails. She's terrified.
Sorry, calm emotions does not have that long of a range.
Kelfir fails as well. Both of you have disadvantage on the con.
Riley is just down on the ground, like the happiest anyone has seen her. Only Kelfir and Hecate cannot. She is just so excited that it's going on this long. Pure joy.
Both of you save. Advantage for the acrobatics for both of you.
Oh.
Kelfir keeps it.
Where is my... You said advantage.
Uh-huh.
My eyes literally, like, crying. I took my glasses off because they had a smudge, and I just stabbed myself. It's
Oh,
fine.
no.
Oh no.
You need to put Kai in safety mittens whenever the gaming's happening because you hurt yourself a lot sometimes in
Hecate
games.
is
Holy shit.
holding on for dear life as it starts to
Here.
rock from side to side, trying to throw y'all off. I need another wisdom save.
I am straight up just going to go straight to con.
Kelfir succeeds. Kelfir, you have advantage. Hecate has disadvantage. Hecate fails their con save. Kelfir. Kelfir succeeds on their con save. Advantage for Kelfir on the acrobatics. Disadvantage for Hecate. Kelfir's still holding on.
Oof, that was a good thing I had advantage. Come on, Hecate.
Hecate, however, does not and is thrown
Oh.
bodily from the mushroom and falls like a meteor. I imagine screaming along the way.
Yes.
Wilhelm scream.
As you fall and fall, Kelfir, the mushroom stabilizes, and you watch her fall into the distance, disappearing into the haze beneath you, leaving you alone in the air, your friend perhaps dead.
Oh, I failed at protecting the little one.
As
Whoops.
Hecate, you fall and you slow down as you approach the ground before you are lightly placed on your feet. Kelfir, on the other hand, you're standing up there until the mushroom suddenly pops like a bubble,
Oh.
and you start to fall.
Oh, I get my little imaginary umbrella out. Just see
As
if
you
I was slowly
fall
down.
and fall, getting faster and faster and faster as you see the ground coming at you. And y'all see Kelfir slam into the ground full speed and leave an imprint of themselves in the ground. Kelfir, it feels like you just fell in a bowl of pudding.
Oh. Ow.
It doesn't hurt at all, it just goes...
Oh, okay.
But you find
Hooray.
yourself buried in the ground. Everything above you is uncovered, but you're just under the ground now.
I try to get out.
It's a little discombobulating to do so, but you are able to. Well done, well done, well done! You've won, you've won, you've won! As they put a feather in your hair.
Oh. Thank you so much.
Good job, good job, good job. Now you have the feather. The feather of Jitterflit. Try not to get in trouble.
As they poof into a shower of magical sparks.
Riley is just going to clap so loud and say, "Oh, very good job. You did great. And that fairy, she left you glitter."
I look at Hecate and I'm like, "Are you okay? You going to be okay?
She looks like she's having a bit of a panic attack.
Let's get you sit down beside B. We'll get you some water. You know,
If necessary, I will cast calm emotions.
You know what? You might have to.
Yeah, I'll cast calm emotions.
Yeah.
One sec, I want to see something real fast. Oh, yeah, no. The moment that B says something about water, Hecate goes into a full-blown panic
Oh no, I
attack.
don't say anything about water.
I said
No,
about
you said
water.
get. Someone said yeah, or okay. I was gonna say someone said something about getting water, and just at the mere mention of water, Hecate goes into a full-blown panic attack.
Splot is doing his best to attempt to help calm Hecate down.
Yeah, I'm casting calm emotions.
Okay. It's a charisma saving throw.
Yep.
Yes.
You can
Okay.
fail if you want to.
Don't think
Here's
there's
the
a
thing: is
mental
that
combat too.
yeah. I just
So DC 14.
was more so of whether or
DC's
not I have.
Says 13.
I don't know why it does
That's
that.
just the
On my sheet it
description.
says 14.
You should never, when it's on this thing specifically, they fuck up all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, it's charisma. I'm proficient in charisma save, and my charisma's an 18.
You have a disadvantage with a good Splot trying to help.
Okay. I'll roll
Come
one
on,
more.
stop rolling so good.
So well.
In my defense, this is literally the one save that I'm supposed to be good at.
As they go, nope, this is my panic. Fuck right off.
Would using some of lay on hands technically help with this, since it helps with like diseases and
No.
poison stuff?
I'm gonna be honest, she probably has, at this point, she probably goes until she literally passes out. Which,
Bee's
honestly,
trying to help.
Bee's trying so hard. Charisma is just one of those things. Like, okay, so I'm proficient in wisdom and charisma, and out of the two, wisdom I only have a +4 in, so it would have, wisdom, it would have been a better save than charisma.
I don't control what the spells say.
No, I'm unfortunately a charisma
Um,
caster.
He is going to walk up to Hecate. Say, Hecate, you look at me now. You stop. You breathe in through your nose and you look at me and you tell me 5 things you see in the color purple. Oh, now 5 things colored purple. Quick.
Does Hecate even hear you? Is the problem?
I think in all of my panic attacks, I can still hear people speaking.
Fair. Above table. Nah. She's having a different kind of panic attack. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Riley just needs to slap the shit out of her.
You see
Oh.
Splot shift up and breathe some kind of strange smoke over Hecate's face. Hecate's eyes go hazy for a moment before she collapses.
Oh, not bad.
You see as well, however, Splot collapses.
Can I do a medicine check, see if she's like okay?
Yeah.
Double nap time.
You think she is doing okay, Beatrice, but she seems to be asleep with her eyes wide open.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Uh, well, should I pick her up and carry her to the carriage since we're going that way now?
Let's give
Could
her
we?
a few moments just to see if she'll wake up.
A
I don't
few
think we should
moments
take her there
pass.
against her will.
A few moments pass with no change in their condition.
We should probably take her to carriage, and you carry her, I can carry Splot. And that way, when she wake up, she's been laying down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because I
I
think the rule of have fun at Carnival, I'm a little worried we're not having fun now. We go.
well, I had fun. That was, even though I was scared, that was pretty fun up there.
And you
Yeah.
won game. Now you're happy because you won game. That's what you needed.
And I put I take the feather and I put it in Riley's hair. I'm like, no, you won. You has good feather in your hair now.
Riley just pats it. Well, thank you. Very beautiful, I think. And the lady sparkled. And Riley will kind of let Sock know. Sock, I pick up Splot now, and I guess grab Splot. So she can kind of carry Splot and let Calvert carry Hecate.
Mm-hmm.
There's a nod from Sock.
Mm-hmm. Then we carefully carry Hecate to the carriage.
Takes a little while of walking for y'all to find it proper, but there is this beautiful starry carriage waiting just in along the side of the stone path, sitting in the grass, waiting. As you approach, the door swings open,
Mm.
revealing a large, lavish parlor.
Oh,
Is
it's
there
it's
any like is there anything that looks like not water? Anything that's like a tea or like a coffee or smelling salts of some kind, maybe cinnamon scented, something that would make Hecate maybe wake up.
You see a
Indy.
fresh cup of tea sitting next to a teapot on the table inside. You can see steam rolling off it.
mm.
Go inside and find somewhere comfortable to lay Hecate down.
You see off in the corner there is a large daybed.
I
Yes.
Or
placed.
not a daybed, it's a fainting couch. Sorry, that's what it's called.
Oh, okay, I put Hecate onto the fainting couch.
Riley will lay Splot on Hecate, just kind of cuddled up on Hecate and be maybe we try that tea because it is already poured. Maybe it's for her.
Mm.
We will. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, yes, I think that'd be wise. We need Hecate awake. You know, we're going to miss out on all the fun, especially in this parlor, in the carriage.
And she'll have to put on gown
Mm-hmm.
for party, and hopefully maybe we find out why she did this, why she got well, she got scared, but she wasn't able to not be scared. And
It
maybe T will wake up
looks
Splot.
looks like a trauma response if I've ever seen one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we know maybe if we know why, we make sure it doesn't happen again, miss.
I don't think we should bring it
Not
up quite
why,
yet.
but no, not why. eh, Maybe we find out things we don't put Hecate in, so Hecate does not faint again or have to have Splot blow smoke on her. That would be
How
bad if
about
we're in the place we're going.
we should let her bring it up on her own terms? We
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't ask about it and push it on her.
Yeah.
Heather's just gonna put her hands up and just say, "If we're in place and Hecate falls down, I hope you carry her though, because things go bad. It's just good to know if we can be prepared or not.
Bee's gonna take some lavender off of her shell and kind of sprinkle it into the tea a little bit.
You see Splot twitches
Good morning.
as you do, but doesn't wake.
Can I put some lavender directly on Splot's forehead?
You see he starts to shake.
Like violently?
Not yet, but it does seem to be leading towards that.
Oh, no, I will take it off immediately.
He immediately calms.
Well, it's supposed to be calming.
I guess not.
Did we bring the tea over to Hecate? Or no?
No, because there's lavender in the tea.
Pour a new cup.
I pour a new cup.
As you say that, the teapot lifts itself and pours a new cup.
Oh. I love magic teapots. I then take the cup over to Hecate.
You see Splot stays calm this time.
I'm confused on what we do now.
Let her smell it.
Yeah, I bring the teacup near Hecate's nose. I'm like, got some delicious tea, Hecate, for you.
They do not respond.
Suppose they'll have to wake up on their own.
Yeah, no, just to confirm, you got on the carriage too. Everybody's on the carriage?
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Well, see, usually in fairy tales, when somebody falls asleep, you kiss them awake, but I don't think that's appropriate in this case, but
You see Splot's tail twitch and slap the shit out of Kelfir.
Ouch.
There's a big red
Don't do
fucking
it.
mark along from the bottom of their chin all the way just above their eyebrow.
I said we wouldn't do that. Now we know. Don't do that.
Normally, we do not kiss people unless they say it's okay. Consent is important, and where I'm from, we have saying consent is sexy. That's how we say it.
I agree, but I say that was what fairy tales say. I don't know what to do to wake Hecate up. I'm worried about Hecate.
I think we're all worried, but she may need to wake up in her own time.
They said the time is weird in this area, so we don't know how long that will be.
Then we do what we do good at. We sit here and we wait. We don't know where to go. We need to be placed in a hurry. We get there fast.
Shall we take a rest while we wait, or do you want to do close montage? And we can pick out a dress for Riley.
I think we have to wait for Hecate before we do close because
Okay.
she has to pick out too.
Mm.
And I think Splot likes to look at clothes.
Well, Splot is a classy dragon thing. He would look
And
cute.
Bee said, maybe Splot wears matching kilts with you.
It is one very long hour before you finally see Hecate stir.
Oh. Hey, the Sleeping Beauty's waking up slowly.
Am I awake?
Yeah,
Kind of.
you do wake up.
Okay.
You're drowsy,
Okay.
but you do wake up.
Hello.
Hecate's gonna yawn and like kind of sit up and look around and go, Oh, did I fall asleep?
You
Let her
you passed
spot drug
out.
you.
Why would Spot drug me?
You were
It
having
was
a
not.
little bit of a freak out, but that's fine. We're past it.
We were very worried about you.
She looks concerned at you guys. Did something happen? Did I fall or
Slop
something?
slapped Kelfair.
Why did Spot
Sometimes.
slap Kelfier?
Because Kelfair tried to kiss you while you sleep.
I said I
Did
did
not
not.
ask first.
I said in a fairy tale you would, and I said I wouldn't, and I got smacked because I was worried about you. But yes,
Kelfier, you know in the fairy tales that those kisses are true love's kiss, right?
no, I did not know that. I never
Me
read those books to my kid. My kid did not like those kind of books. He liked nature.
Hecate's gonna pat you on the arm. Okay. It's true love's kiss specifically. It's gotta be specific.
Oh, we're just glad you're awake. You had us all worried. I carried you to the carriage. We're in the carriage. In this parlor inside the carriage. Yeah, we're in the.
If
You
it's
placed.
from a lord, speaking that we're going to go meet a lord, I'm not surprised that it has a parlor in it.
Yeah,
That's pretty common.
Yeah, I put you on the fainting couch, and we waited for you to wake up. We tried to wake you up with some lavender, but Splot did not like the lavender. We tried to wake you up with the tea. The tea would not wake you up.
Smelling salts are normally what you would use to wake somebody up. But thank you for the
We
tea.
could not
Tea
find
sounds
any.
nice. Fair enough.
There were no salts in the garage, and I don't think he carries much salt with her.
I carry some, but not smelling salts.
Fair. Where is Plot? And Hecate's gonna look around.
He is still where he was before, unconscious on the fainting couch.
And Hecate's gonna scoop him up and just give him head pats.
He does not move.
I,
And Riley just asked like a stock question for you. Do you know if Splot will wake up soon? We thought he would wake up with Hecate.
Sock shakes his head.
that
And I
being said,
don't. Sorry.
you're good. That being said, I haven't really been given an answer. Did I fall and hit my head or something?
No, you fell down off the mushrooms. Then you had a panic attack. I said a word that you did not like, and then B tried to calm you down. That's when Splot just sprayed you with something that knocked you out, and you were asleep, but your eyes were wide open, which is kind of weird.
You're just gonna see that she kind of tilts her head in confusion.
Which we will not repeat that word in case this happens again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She just
It is
looks even more
difficult word to
confused.
not repeat. It's a common word, but you fell off mushroom because Kelfir won game, you won feather. Pixie exploded into glitter. It was very fun. You missed that part. You were
Mm-hmm.
very scared when you came down. We don't know what happened up there. You could not calm down. We tried to talk to you, help you heal with magic and calming. You get more scared. Splot, blow, drugs in face. You went to sleep. You're better now. Splot is sleeping still.
Hecate's just gonna kind of look down at Spot in somewhat confusion and just not necessarily casting a spell, but like gathering a bit of the magic that's inside of her and just pushing it into Spot, like just a little.
Hmm.
He remains unconscious.
He's still breathing though, right?
Yep.
Well,
I
it
think-
looks like I will be wearing Splot as a necklace when we go in.
or a scarf.
What if we can you give me one moment? I go see something.
Yeah.
Riley wants to walk out of the carriage and find a carnival person, like a worker or
You
someone doing
realize
something.
that the carriage is moving. And there is no carnival outside.
Do we still have our wings?
You do not. You're not entirely sure when they disappeared now that you think about it. They're not there.
No. I go outside to see if we can find the one lady who let us in booth because she knows Splot, maybe knows how to make Splot better. We're moving. Carnival's gone. We have no wings.
Aw, you like those rings.
They were very nice wings.
And you were
Dee
pretty.
looked very pretty with them.
You were very pretty
Thank
with
you.
them.
You looked very pretty as well. We all looked very pretty.
Yeah. Well, since we're not at the carnival anymore, shall Dad Hecate's up. Shall we dress shop now? Dressing montage.
There.
We could put Splot in a little cute tuxedo.
Oh, I've got a tux for Splot. And Hecate kind of digs through their bag and pulls the one out. It is Splot size.
A lot of you are able to go through a full wardrobe of different attires that seem to shift and move to fit you perfectly, despite no matter what you try on, even for the large shell of our turtle. But it isn't long before you realize this ride may be a long one. Isn't until 32 hours later that you
Jeez.
finally see ahead of you a large manor coming
Good
into view.
day and a half.
And as it does, that for tonight is where we're going to be ending it. Good job, you guys. That was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to see what on earth comes next. And for those that were listening in, I thank you for joining us as well. Everybody, have a nice night, and I'll see you at the Witchlight. Peace.